fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Garver is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he gets the slurve by him to run it to a full count. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And now Voit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. High in the air down the right field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Twins.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. Cole's ready. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He
Now
gave up
batting,
nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. The next batter will be Trevor Larnach as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Well, that's it.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading
Good
up
stuff,
for
Heidi.
the
Thanks.
Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Now here's the first offering. Gio Urshela is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next up, Aaron Hicks. Now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping up is Mitch Garver. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 8, Mitch.
Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. One strike now from Cole. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Next, it'll be Andrelton Simmons, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First pitch of the AB now. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Luis Arias.
Digging in next, Luis Arias. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Heading after it is Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Arias is off of first with 2 away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. From the stretch. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just hung in there on that one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, still tied 1 apiece. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Oh, that's out.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Fastball just missed above the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trevor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that will end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Minnesota.